What's up, y'all? Welcome to Shades Tube, and thank you so much for tuning in tonight. It is January the 7th, 2025. Today is Tuesday, guys, and I hope you guys had a beautiful Monday. All right. All right, guys. Tonight we are going to be talking about Diddy's accuser's lawyer. She goes off on a Golden Globe host because of what that person said. Also, Dwight Howard threatens Royce Reed, his ex. And also, I want to show you maybe 2 or 3 of her videos, and I'll be showing you her videos for the next 3 days because it's like 9 parts of it. And I have some information on Jay-Z and some breaking news, guys. In Kirk Franklin, I forgot all about him. I got a video to show you regarding him, and we'll talk about him a little bit, and that'll be it tonight. Okay, so get you something to drink and relax and chair. If you're in bed, get relaxed. You know, if you're at work, do your job, but make sure you listen to Shades Tube. And let's go ahead and start off with this live. Before we start off with this live, though, let me go ahead and do that Copyright Disclaimer Act under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research. That entire copyright disclaimer is in my description area. It will be in my comment area, and part of it is scrolling across that banner right there. Also, guys, let me ask you to do me a favor, and you know what that is, for you guys to thumbs up this video if you enjoy this content. Also, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe below and hit that bell notification so you can be notified of any upcoming videos. Make sure you share and leave a comment. And if you want to do additional things here, you can copy yourself a membership for $4.99. That includes perks like we're going to have contests at least once every month or once every 2 or 3 months, and just special lives and just other fun things to do over there on that side of my channel. If you want to show other support, you can do a super sticker or either a super chat, or you can do a cash app to $ShadesTube. And that's that right there. All right. All right. Welcome to all my new subbies. Thank you to all my subbies that's been with me for the longest. Y'all are so appreciated. I'm really appreciative of all of you guys. And thank you so much. Okay. Okay. So we're going to start off. Oh, hello to everybody in the bushes. Over here in the chat, we have Drea. What's up, Drea? How you doing? Thank you so much for tuning in. We got Jermaine in the place to be. What's up, Jermaine? Thank you so much for being here, hon. Thank you. Okay, and everybody who's watching in the bushes, thank you too for tuning in. And everybody who watches this in the replay, thank you too. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. All right, so first thing first, let's go over, I don't know which one to do first, guys. Let's talk about Diddy. Let's talk about Diddy. All right, Diddy. Y'all make sure y'all check out my reaction videos to Country Wayne, Amber catching her husband cheating with her best friend, Shayla. Make sure y'all check out those reactions. I actually made videotape one tonight because in the morning time when I do those videos, I don't know what the heck be going on with my internet. And if my internet goes out tonight, it's because they're turning off all the power because we have high winds here. I mean, I don't see any high winds outside, but they claim we got high winds. So if this goes off, that's because they turn off the power, because they sent us a notice saying that they may turn off the power for 8 hours if the wind does not calm down. So hopefully they don't turn it off or anything like that. So in case it goes out, that will be the reason. Okay. Okay. Y'all make sure y'all check out my latest shorts too, and check out my other videos. All right. In my Dollar Tree haul. Thank you so much. All right, so let's go ahead and start off with this live before they do be turning something off around here. Okay, let's go ahead and do this. Okay, so we're going to start off with the Diddy story. Let me turn that music down just a little bit first, too. Let's turn it down just a tad. Just a tad, guys. I hope you guys had a good weekend, too. My weekend went pretty good. My day today went pretty good, too. Well, yesterday went pretty good as it went pretty good, too, y'all. Let me get my other water first. Y'all, I finally got my son's transcript done too. I'm so happy because it was taking me forever to do it. You know, the official way. Because you know he was he's been homeschooled, but now he goes online to like a private school online. So yeah, I had to do his transcript and stuff. I finally got it done correctly, man. But anyway, I had a good day today, Monday. So, hopefully Tuesday will go even better. And I hope you guys Tuesday go even better as well. Okay, so now let's go ahead and jump right into this. Okay, so Diddy, let's go ahead. So first thing first, guys, with Diddy. Diddy's accuser's lawyer, Nikki Glazer, she said Nikki Glazer should be ashamed of herself. So what did Nikki do? What did Nikki do, guys? Let's check and see. Anyway, so this attorney for some of Sean Diddy Combs' alleged victims is blasting Golden Globes host Nikki Glazer for making jokes related to their abuse allegations, telling the Daily Beast she hopes karma does not make her eat her words. Okay, but I don't see anything wrong with that. Well, let's see what she said. Because the way they wrote this up, maybe the lawyer. Let's see. Let me read this to myself. Well, no, Nikki Glazer told the Daily Beast she hopes karma does not make her eat her words. What does that mean, though? Is she saying that maybe she's saying she doesn't believe them, and so she might be saying since she does not believe them and she thinks they are lying, she hopes that they don't get what they deserve, karma for lying on Diddy. So I guess that's what she means. Okay, so let's see what else. So they say Mitchell, who represents multiple women who have accused Combs of sexual assault and trafficking, wrote to the Daily Beast via email expanding on earlier statements she gave to TMZ. The site reported that Mitchell says she hopes Glazer has never been actually assaulted or mocked for it. I did make that statement to TMZ and I stand by it, Michelle wrote to the Daily Beast. My clients are never happy to have their trauma marked as sick, and Miss Glazer should be ashamed of herself. But she spelled the lady's name wrong. Okay, she spelled it like Glazer. But anyway, it doesn't even make any difference. So anyway, the Daily Beast reached out to Glazer for a comment, but did not receive an immediate response. Glazer, known as a roast comedian, made several jokes at celebs expense Sunday night, but kept her material more tame than roast fans expected. She told Howard Stern on the show Monday that she intentionally cut a joke about Russ cinematographer Helena Hutchins, DATH, as to not re-traumatize Alec Baldwin. And on Friday, she told Yahoo Entertainment that she would avoid Blake Lively's sexual harassment allegations against It Ends With Us co-star Justin Baldoni during the Globes. Okay. Glazer also added to Yahoo, even a mere mention of it will seem like I could be on the wrong side of things, even though I would never be. But Glazer did not show the same deference when it came to Diddy's alleged victims, who have accused the rapper of drugging in or actually assaulting them, and actually planned an even more outrageous Diddy joke than the one she made on air. She almost told the celeb-packed crowd the Golden Globes is the only show where you can see the biggest stars in movies and television join together. This is the last time all of you will be in the same room together until the Diddy trial. Okay, so what's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? I think people are too sensitive these days, because what's wrong with that? And what's wrong with the other joke? Because the other joke said, let's see, she said, hold on, let me go back to it. She said, hopes karma does not make her eat her words, because she's saying that because she probably don't believe all of these victims or that victim she's talking about. So what's wrong with that? She just give her own opinion and make it a joke about it. Yeah, for people who really was victimized by this dude, if that's true, yeah, it's not a joking matter. And I don't think she's really making a joke about, the actual victims. I think she's just saying some of these people are lying and she's making a joke about that. And as far as all this other stuff, they know that she makes jokes. So I don't understand what the whole thing is about. They know that she does this. I mean, why even bring her as a host, knowing that's what she does? She does roast, and she usually be hardcore. That's what they just said. Okay, and she should have added another joke though. The only time all of them will be together with Diddy is when they are at the freak offs. That's what she should have said. Then they could have got mad, because that's the joke I would have made versus saying this stuff right here. What she said at the end right here, let's see. She said, let's see. Oh gosh, where's that thing I was reading? She made a lot of stuff. I didn't read everything. She said, this is the last time all of you will be in the same room together until the Diddy trial. I would have said, this is the last time all of y'all going to be together unless you at that freak off. You know what I'm saying? Diddy's freak off. Something like that. Then they could have got mad. You know what I'm saying? But she talking about the Diddy. She said they're going to all be together at the Diddy trial because I guess she's insinuating that they are either going to be in trouble with him, or maybe he did some of these things to them. It's so many ways you can go with this right here. You know what I'm saying? I don't see what the problem is, though. I really just don't. I mean, come on now. It's just, they knew what she was when they hired her to be a daggone host, point blank. I don't know why they tripping out. Somebody said, why? He is fair game as everyone else she made fun of. I mean, please. Somebody said, wait. Somebody said freedom of speech is now alive. God bless Trump. Then somebody said, what the F does Trump have to do with it? He's lucky she didn't set her sights on Mr. Thin Skin. Thankfully, she enough material and didn't go there. Man, baby, ranting all night. Okay. Michelle said Diddy should be ashamed. And then Kevin came back out and said, ashamed of what? You haven't heard his side yet. What the F? I don't believe none of these so-called victims. They're all out for money. Everybody, even the federal government, have something to gain from this. Wake up, people. Okay, so somebody said, no, only Diddy should be ashamed of himself. Right. Okay, somebody said the party victims, or either they was engaging in the party stuff with him, and they should be on trial too. Okay. Somebody said CST underground parties with Diddy, thousands. Okay, so DA said Attica. I don't know what that means. Somebody said they should feel ashamed not coming out earlier, thus creating more victims. So let's see. Okay, I said the same thing Billy Joe said. I didn't see anything that would be a problem. This lawyer is just squawking just to hear herself. I think that was a lady lawyer. Yeah, I don't see anything wrong with what she said. Did you guys see anything wrong with what she said? I don't think it's funny. I probably would have laughed at it. It would have been more funnier if she would have said, I can picture you guys all together once again at that Diddy's freak off. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of them probably was at the freak offs. Let's keep it real. A lot of them at that Golden Globes probably was at that daggone freak off. They should be, if they on those videos, they definitely should be getting scared. Oh, the state prison, y'all. Okay, because I didn't know what that is. Okay. So that's a prison he may be going to. You said this is planned. It keeps the Globes in the news a few days. Yeah. That's why they put her up there. And celebs they definitely do get roasted at that Globes all the time. Okay, so we're gonna move on from that. But I don't see anything wrong with that. Let's see what else she said. Let's see what else she said that could have been funny. Let's see. Oh, wow, this little lawyer is tripping out. She talking about, why would I brace my clients to be made fun of at an awards show of all places? Girl, get over it, okay? She said Michelle, the lawyer, said she did not expect Glazer to bring up Diddy. I don't know why. I mean, Diddy is, you can bring him up if you want to. I mean, why can't you? All those people, all those victims are not telling the truth. When did he have time to do all of these things to all these people? That's a lot of people. Hey, KMB, thank you so much for tuning in. Good morning to you. When did he have time? I mean, there's so many victims, alleged victims. I mean, when did he have time to do all of these things to all of these people? For real. So the Globes was like, hey, Miss Glazer's hosting stint was a home run. And they hinted that she might host the show in the long term. Okay. So she did a good job. So I think about what this lawyer talking about. That's crazy. Oh, okay. Please. Like I said, I don't see anything wrong with it. With these jokes this lady told. Diddy is not, he's just like everybody else. You can talk about him. She wasn't necessarily saying that all the victims were lying. She may not believe all of them. So she made that karma joke. Okay. So get over it, judge. I mean, not judge, lawyer. Get over it. Get over it. Wow, T.I. So let me just give y'all this breaking news real quick. So a couple of weeks ago, I think I told you guys that T.I. and his wife got a judgment for $71.4 million. Anyway, the judge just reduced that down. Okay, so let's see. And that's regarding the MGA doll case, I believe. Okay, let's see here. Okay, so let's see. So, like I said, a couple of weeks ago or a month ago, T.I. and Tiny Harris was celebrating a major legal win when a jury ordered MGA Entertainment to pay them $71.4 million. Okay. The ruling found that MGA's popular LOL surprise OMG dolls infringed on the trade dress of the OMG girls, a group that once featured their daughter, Sonique Pullins. Okay. So T.I. his wife argued that MGA unfairly profited by mimicking the OMG girls' distinctive style. However, a federal judge has now slashed the verdict by $53.6 million. The judge cited insufficient evidence of bad faith on MGA's part, reducing the award to $17.8 million in compensation or compensatory damages. I know I didn't say that word right, you guys, but okay. But anyway, it's COMPENSATORY. All right. Anyway, I think 17. I mean, for them, it's probably like they probably teed off, but $17.8 million. That's a lot of money, guys. That's a lot of money. So I think they should still be grateful to get that. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, it was 71 at first, and they did take it all the way down a lot, but still $17 million to add to what you already got. Hell, I'll be good with 1.8 million. Shit, 800,000. Oh my gosh, that's because we don't got the money T.I. got. Okay, but anyway, let's see what they're saying here in the comment section. Let's see. Somebody said they never heard of this happening. That's quite a deduction. Anyway, beats a blank. Something is better than nothing. Not like they were homeless and starving. Still a win in my eyes. Could have lost the case. And I said the same thing. You know what I'm saying? I mean, at least they still got those millions. All right, which is still a lot. 17 million is still a lot. Also, somebody had to come and spoil everything and say, You only see it as a win because you were not the one that was wrong. No, it's still a win, because what if the judge would have took it all the way down to 500,000, 800,000, something like that, or 1 million? So they did get 17.8 million. Okay. I'm trying to figure out why they had to bring it down that far, but that's a whole nother story. We just never know. Somebody said the judge bought by company. Could be, could have been. You just never know. Somebody said, well, it's more than Tiny has made in years. So yeah, it's still a win. Okay. So somebody said, I guess he won't be retiring after all. Please, you can't retire on $17 million. That's a lot of money, guys. Okay, Creel said the company put money in the judge's pocket. This is nothing new. Privilege at its best. If there is insufficient evidence of bad faith, then why would they be awarded anything? The fight we face will never end. Patricia said it's a great win. Okay. So they said 10 lawyer and T.I. gets 7. Okay. Creel came back again and said they hate to see us come up. That's how. T.I. is already up. Okay, let's see how much T.I. is worth, you guys. Let's see how much T.I. is worth. Because I don't know, these people talk like this dude is broke. What is T.I.'s net worth? He's worth $50 million. What are these people talking about? That's the estimate. Okay, they don't know for sure, but it's estimated to be around $50 million. These people in the comment section talk like they got 17 million. $17 million is a lot of money. And then if he got an estimated net worth of 50 million, you add that with that 17 million and whatever his wife makes, they're doing good. Why wouldn't he be able to retire? He could retire on 50 million. You don't need that much money, please. Right, they definitely don't. That's crazy. Right, KMB is definitely still good. That's crazy. They definitely did talk about Epstein, Tom Hanks, and everybody else. The comedians be talking about everybody. Everybody. That's why I don't like going to those comedy shows, because they be picking people in the audience that's talking about them. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, getting back to that, I still think they did okay, with this lawsuit. Of course, it was 71 at first. It was really ecstatic. Then it got dropped down, but that's still a win, because at least they got still up in the millions, almost like 20 million. Not quite, but 17 million. That's still good. That's still good. 17 point something. 17.8, almost $18 million. All right, so let's go ahead and go to the next story, y'all. Let me see if I got anything else with Diddy before we move off of Diddy, okay? Yeah, they be tripping out. Oh, let me tell y'all what Diddy had to eat. I knew it was something else that I needed to tell you guys about Diddy, okay? What he ate for New Year's. Let me just tell you guys, because I know y'all want to know. I know you guys want to know. Let me tell you guys what Diddy ate. Okay? Let's see here. Diddy. I'm so hoarse, I can't even sing, you guys. I tried to do it. I couldn't even do it. Let's see. What did Diddy eat? Let's see. Diddy. What did I do with it? Oh, here it is right here. What do you guys think he had to eat for New Year's? On New Year's Eve. What do you guys think he had? Put it in the little chat, you guys. What's up, Tony Vance? How are you doing tonight? You having a good night at work? Okay, guys, what do you think Diddy had for New Year's Eve? Y'all think he had some black-eyed peas and cornbread? Or what? You said, y'all, so yeah. He probably did. Other than that, what else do you guys think he had for New Year's Eve? My eyes itching. Oh. What do you guys think Diddy had for New Year's Eve? A turkey sandwich? Okay. You said anything you wanted, huh? Probably some of this. No, I'm sorry. Jermaine, you so damn greedy. You talking about you want your 71 million. Okay, well, I tell you what, I'm the judge right now. You won't get shit, Jermaine. You won't get 71 million. Since you're running your mouth, you're not even going to get that 17.8 million. We're going to reduce it all the way down to 500,000, okay? And that's it. And if you say anything else is going down to 0, you're going to lose the case. All right? Point blank. All right. So let's see here. Pig feet and cornbread. Yuck. Jello. Y'all, let me tell y'all what this man has so y'all can be jealous. All right, so you guys can be jealous. Okay. So anyway, like always, they tell us what his charges are. So since they put it here, I'm just gonna remind you guys what he was charged for. Okay, again. Okay. So anyway, we all know that Diddy spent his New Year's Eve at Brooklyn's Metropolitan Detention Center, where he is awaiting trial on May the 5th, 2025, after pleading not guilty to charges of racketeering, ex-trafficking, and transportation to engage in the oldest profession of the planet. And you know what that is. Been a hoe. No, I'm just playing. Keep picking up hoes. All right, let me stop. Anyway, so every day this week, Diddy will be served the same breakfast at 6 a.m. That menu consists of fruit, cereal, breakfast cake, and skimmed milk. All right? And prisoners have access to coffee on Saturdays and Sundays, or at least that Saturday and Sunday. So let's see. Lunch, which is served around 11 a.m., ranges from hamburgers, tater tots, and fruit, which was Combs' New Year's Day meal. So they said he had a steak on a hot dog bun. All right. Let me go up there to that real quick. They say he had a steak on a hot dog bun. All right. For New Year's Eve. A steak on a hot dog bun. That shit sounds nasty. Ugh, I bet you the steak was not even good. But he is in there cooking his own food up, so we don't know if he actually ate that. He probably made him a nice little, dinner. Anyway, for breakfast, he had scrambled eggs, peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, and oven brown potatoes. What the hell is an oven brown potato? And that was on January the 4th. He had that. Yuck. What is an oven brown potato? You mean they baked the potato? Or I don't know. I don't know what that is. Scrambled eggs is okay if it's not that powdery stuff. Peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Man, this dude. Mm-mm. So they said Combs was served steak and cheese subs on hot dog buns. They probably gave them those little steak things that you buy at the grocery store. You know what I'm talking about? Those little, I forgot what you call those steaks. They're like patties or not patties. You know what? I can't remember. What is the name of those things? Steakums? That's what they probably gave them with cheese. Steak and cheese subs on hot dog buns. Baked potatoes, green beans, and margarine for dinner. That's what he had on dinner on New Year's Eve. On New Year's Day, he had a chicken sandwich or either a chickpea burger. What the heck is a chickpea burger? Pinto beans and rice, corn, and mayo. Why do they need to put that on there? Margarine and mayo. Why do they need to tell us that? Just say condiments. That is not a good menu. Chickpea burger or either a chicken sandwich, pinto beans, yuck, rice, corn, and mayo. See, guys, this is the reason why you got to stay out of jail, in prison, because that food sucks. I mean, damn, do you want to spend 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years eating this shit so you can be constipated all the damn time? All that damn cheese, all this red ass meat, damn margarine and shit. What else they got going on here? The rice, I wonder if the rice is either too much water in it or is it not cooked all the way? Because I can't imagine it being just right. Yeah, I don't know about this, you guys. This alone should keep you out of prison, okay? The menu alone should keep you out of jail, in prison. Damn. So let's see. So the rest of the week, He's going to have chicken or tofu fried rice. That may be okay. Black beans is okay. Carrots and whole wheat bread. And chicken or chickpea tacos with cilantro rice, pinto beans, again, salsa, and corn. So that goes with the little taco thing. The chickpea or either the chicken tacos. I think I would go with the chicken tacos with some pinto beans and cilantro rice, the salsa, and the corn, because you can put that all on the taco and make a real nice taco. So they eat dinner there at 4 p.m. Now, I don't eat dinner that early. I eat dinner like at 7, 8 o'clock at night. So I would be hungry again. That's another reason you don't need to be in prison and jail, because you're gonna be hungry again. And if you don't have like money to buy you something extra to cook it yourself, you're gonna be, you know what, for food. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be you're gonna be on all fours for food. You know what I'm saying? Because you're gonna be hungry every damn night. They eat too early. They should change those times. They should eat dinner at about 6 o'clock. Okay. Breakfast should be at 9. Okay. I don't know why they make those inmates get up so early. All right. And then let their ass sleep later. That way you don't have to deal with them. Okay. Look, they need to go to sleep at 9 o'clock at night and sleep until 9 a.m. in the morning. All right. That's what they should do. Have lunch at 12. Give them dinner at 6. Okay, that way they can cut down on a lot of shit. And then they get ready to take their ass to bed. You know, I don't know what time they take showers and stuff, but then go outside and things like that. But then they can take their ass to bed from 9 o'clock, lights out, because you lose that stand up late privilege when you get yourself incarcerated. Lights out and take your ass to sleep. And then you got all that time to think about what you did, why are you in prison or jail, what you need to do once you get out, and things like that. Okay, you said you get home. How you doing? Happy New Year's to you, girl. All right. Yep, probably so, Drea. Drea, you're a mess. A lot of process. They're gonna get them people heart attacks and cancer and all types of stuff. Goodness. I don't know if I was saying that correctly, guys. Okay, it's like a little steak patty thing. It's like, you know, you make Philly cheese steaks with it. They probably gave them something like that. I don't know. But that's what they should do. They should change all the times, guys. They really should. Dinner should be at 6. They go to bed at 9. Get up at 9. I don't know why they make them get up so early. For what? For what? Go to sleep until 9. Get your ass up. So, you know, take a shower, whatever you got to do, eat breakfast or whatever. And I think they should change that menu around a little bit. Just because you're incarcerated don't mean you shouldn't be eating healthy. They should make sure they give them healthier stuff. Okay. And that's on everything. What happened to the salad? Okay. What happened to the salad? What happened to broccoli with some pasta or wheat pasta, some baked chicken, you know, things like that? What happened to maybe a little shrimp every now and then? Shrimp is not healthy if you eat too much of it because there's a lot of sodium, but, you know, every now and then for a treat, you know, for the good prisoners, they should do that. The prisoners that do good and act good, they should give them a special meal every Saturday. That's what they should do. Yeah, they should do that. Oh, they're going to buy the cheapest shit. You know that. You know what I'm saying? It's like this. Some of the foods like these farmers have, and then they don't want to use it because it may be like a little discolored or shaped weird. As long as it's safe, they should give that they should donate that to the prisons and stuff like that. Because in the long run, if they're feeding them unhealthy, they're going to get sicker, right? And who pays for that when they go to the doctor? So you're going to end up spending more money, you know, in hospital bills and medication and things like that. So I think they should give them healthier foods. Actually, eating healthier is not that expensive because you can cut out certain things, and some meats are really expensive. Get an ass chicken all the time. That's cheaper, especially if you get like, you know, drumsticks and things like that, you know, or other chicken pieces and stuff. But I don't know, you guys. This is a trip. Okay, let's see what else they got here. Okay, we don't need to talk about his arraignment and all this other stuff they got on here and his bail denial. But that's what he's ate and will be eating, okay? Okay. And they think Combs is the ringleader of a criminal enterprise, okay, that allow him to actually, physically, and emotionally, and verbally abuse his victims for years. So they think he is the ringleader, you guys. That's a new one. Hold on for 1 second, you guys. So yeah, that's what they think. So Sean Combs, they believe, is the ringleader of his actual enterprise. Okay, so there you go. Okay, so I think that's it with Sean Combs news, I think. And if I miss anything, of course, I'll tell you guys tomorrow about him. All right. Okay, so let's move on. We got to move on to Jay-Z. J. Y'all, sometimes I be so damn silly at nighttime. Let's see. So now we got to do Jay-Z ass. Let's edit Diddy and put Jay up here. Jay up here. That's what Beyonce call him, Jay. All right. Let's change. I should have did that all capital. Let me do this all capital, guys, real quick. Y'all don't forget to copy y'all a membership. I'm telling you, get it wise. They cannot stop making mistakes. Let me hide this and bring it back open. Now let's see if it changes. There it is. Goodness. Okay, so let's go with the first story with Jay-Z. So anyway, first of all, the judge lets Jay-Z pursue legal loophole to dismiss his grape case. Okay, so let's read that. And this is according to Gossip. All right, Gossip. Anyway, Jay-Z scored a victory in court that brings him closer to getting that case dismissed, to dismiss the lawsuit, that is, alleging he raped a 13-year-old girl way back in 2003. Anyway, Jay-Z has fiercely and personally maintained his innocence since the shocking addition of his name to the case made headlines. While he fought the alleged victim's attorney, Tony Busby, in the court of public opinions, Jay-Z's legal team challenged the merits and factual basis of the case. Now, however, that was not enough to halt the proceedings. Now, Us Weekly reports the rapper has the green light to try a new legal loophole to get the civil case against him thrown out. And that's on procedural grounds. All right, that's procedural grounds. Now, as Gossip previously reported, Jay-Z's attorney, Alex Spiro, requested to file a motion to dismiss, claiming it is too late for the accuser to sue. The request argued that the alleged assault took place months before New York City's Gender Motivated Violence Protection Act law went into effect in December 2000. At the end of 2022, an amendment gave victims an additional 2 years to come forward with historical allegations beyond the normal statute of limitations. Okay, so yeah, so the judge allowed Jay-Z lawyer to pursue legal loophole in new strategy. So we will see exactly what's going to be happening with that. So let's see. So they said on January the 2nd, Southern District of New York Judge Annalisa Torres granted the request to file the motion to dismiss by February the 6th. The ruling does not mean the motion will succeed, just that the judge will allow Jay-Z's team to make the argument. It also does not require proof of guilt or innocence, simply whether the case move forward with validity. Okay, God, I have to think about these words sometime, guys. Okay, so she said plaintiff cannot recover for her sole claim under the Victims of Gender Motivated Violence Protection Act. as a matter of law, because the statute does not have retroactive effect. And that's what the request stated. Plaintiff asserts a violation of the GMB law for conduct that purportedly occurred in September 2000. But the GMB law was not enacted until December the 19th, 2000, 3 months after the FAC claims the conduct occurred, and could not apply retroactively to create a cause of action unavailable to plaintiff at the time in question. Okay, and so that's what it said, guys. So they're basically saying she or he or whoever was just too late, if I understood that correctly. So anyway, Jane Doe initially filed a lawsuit against Sean Diddy Combs for Grape and later named Jay-Z in December. It is unclear how a ruling on this motion from Jay-Z will affect the case continuing against Diddy, who remains in federal custody awaiting his ex-trafficking trial. Tony Busby responded to the argument and the request on New Year's Eve, claiming that it defeats the purpose of the GMBA law. He said defendants argue as to the GMVA is persuasive as it is contrary to the law's primary intention to make it easier for victims of gender-motivated violence to seek civil remedies in court, not as defendant would have it, make it harder, Busby's letter stated. Now, attorney for the woman allowed to remain anonymous by the court will have until February the 28th to challenge it. Spiro will have another 2 weeks to reply. So there you go, guys. That's what's happening with Jay-Z. All right. So what do you guys think about that? Do you guys think that case will get dismissed or what? I think that lawyer is not going to dismiss that case, okay? I think they're going to probably end up going to trial and stuff. Yeah, he probably got some kind of ramen noodles or whatever the case is in prison. Really? Okay. Oh, okay. Frito corn chips. Oh, okay. Yuck. Yeah, I hope it gets dismissed too, because I don't believe this lady. I'm gonna just be perfectly honest. I don't even want to read the comments because I know most of them are going to be talking bull crap. Ooh, I got to read it. So Robin said, "No money did it. You let down the world. You got a rapist go free for molesting a child. I hope you proud of yourself, Judge. What comes around my goes around. Keep an eye on your family." I cannot understand anything Robin dumbass just wrote here. Just type. I don't know what Robin is trying to say. Okay. So anyway, Brenda came out and she said this: "You should worry about your president. 34 felonies." But I don't know what she wrote here though. She wrote what? She spelled it a little backwards, but still I get what she said. And then Antoinette came in and said, "So in September, Diddy raped her in December. Jay raped her and Diddy watched her dad picked her up. Then he didn't. Wait a minute, hold on. She watched the awards on Jumbotron. There was no Jumbotron, but y'all still want to believe he did it." Shaking my head. She watched the awards on what? What the hell is Jumbotron? Okay. And so Diddy raped her in September, and then Jay-Z raped her in December. September and December. Okay. But I thought she said they both did it on the same day. I don't know, guys. That's crazy. So let's see. So then Run came back and said in Hegseth and Gates, the child molestor, what the F would justice look like if that child would have been AG? Okay, so they going crazy over here in this comment section right now. Let me see. Hold on. This is a trip. Okay, here they go with this fake shit. Now they know good and damn well those jailhouse calls are not real. You should listen to the jailhouse calls between Diddy and Jay-Z. Diddy wants 44 to pull more strings, and he kept a sample of the worms he cleaned up for him. FOIA the calls and listen for yourself. There is more. Wonder who 44 is. Okay, somebody said, I heard that prison phone conversation between Diddy and Jay-Z. Diddy was speaking in codes and he was threatening Jay-Z to reach out to 44 to pull more strings to get him out of there. Who the hell is 44, y'all? It was said allegedly 44 was the 44th President Obama. It was also said he helped Jay-Z get out of a jam before because Jay-Z and Beyonce stays in touch with him. How in the hell can Obama get him out of jail? Okay, out of prison. Y'all need to come better with that. 44 can mean anything. It can mean 4 plus 4 is 8. It can mean so much. Okay, it can mean 404. It can mean, let's see, can that 4 be a 6? It can mean a tripped out looking 6. You know what I'm saying? It can mean so much. Okay, it really could. 44. I haven't heard that. We need to type that in to see if we can hear Diddy's and Jay-Z's phone call in prison. Who leaked that? Okay, who leaked that? Somebody had to, unless it's AI. We need to listen to that. Okay, remind me to do that. Okay, let's see here. So they say, yeah, the Kit Kat made him gain weight. Jay-Z told Diddy to watch the way he is talking because you are in here and I am here. Okay. Yeah, I got to see that. Right. 44 has no power. And I don't even think he means the 44th president. I don't think he meant that. Y'all don't even know. Don't tell him what he could have meant. He could have meant anything. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Hold on. Let's see. They're bringing up Trump again, his charges. Okay. Somebody said, y'all put a rapist, PEDO, convicted felon in the office. Y'all can't say a damn thing. Okay? That's true. Can't say shit. Then somebody said, President Trump, great no one. How do you know? Okay, whatever. Somebody said 26 women since the 70s say differently. Okay, that's what they said. Okay, so y'all just heard it. So let's see that prison phone call. We're going to see if that's real. Jay-Z and Diddy's prison phone call. Let's see this real quick because I don't believe that's a real call. Okay, let's go to TikTok because TikTok knows everything. They got everything on TikTok, you guys. I mean, whatever. You need money, you need somebody to do some things for you, just go on TikTok. I'm joking. Okay. Anyway, let's see. Jay-Z, Diddy and Jay-Z's phone call. Diddy and Jay-Z's prison phone call. Let's see here. So this is it right here. Okay, I do not believe this. We're going to listen to this. Okay, we're getting ready to listen to this right now. All right? We are getting ready to listen to this. Let's listen.
His case of his career, and that is strange. I don't know if Diddy got to him or threatened his family or what would make him step down, but this case just keeps getting weirder and crazier.
You think I was gonna get at you from the inside? Why Oprah stay quiet? Why Ellen move into another country?
Suddenly resigning from his position during the biggest case of his career.
I don't believe those audios, okay?
It's
not like somebody trying to talk like them. These people are so gullible.
Weirder and crazier.
You think I was gonna get at you from the inside? Why Oprah stay quiet? Why Ellen move into another country?
Suddenly
so that's supposed to hold on. That's supposed to be Jay-Z telling Diddy that. I don't think I believe that shit.
Or threatened his family, or what would make him step down? But this case just keeps getting weirder and crazier.
You think I was gonna get
I don't believe that's him.
Why Oprah stay quiet? Why Ellen moving to another country?
Suddenly resigning from his position during
I do
the
not
biggest
believe
case
that.
of his career.
That does not. Somebody's, yeah, artificial intelligence. These people are so damn gullible. Y'all know good and damn well that's not that dude talking. That is a damn lie. And these idiots, these morons in this comment section that I was just reading are stupid. I knew that was not real. Just like the other one that I played for you guys. I knew that foolishness was not real. That does not even sound like Jay-Z and Diddy. Let me play that. Let's see the other one.
Shocking news.
Everything all good. We just can't talk right now. Now, how about I just talk and you listen? You told me the storm would just come and go if I lay down and stay quiet. But the weather seemed to be getting worse. You know, I could be catching a cold, so I need to make sure you send me some vitamin E and my special K cereal.
So the co-talk continues, and he's talking about weathering the storm.
That is, you're right, KMB. That is not him.
I'm assuming he's talking about the trial.
These people are damn idiots, and they know this is not this man. Neither one of them.
Away if he stays quiet. Even Diddy's lawyers are frustrated with him because he keeps breaking the rules behind their back and making things difficult for them trying to get his bail. Not to mention the fact that the judge even mentioned that the lawyers are lying for Diddy and making them contact people that are not on his approved list.
This is crazy.
The defendant also frequently instructs individuals who he contacts by telephone, including family members and his attorneys, to add other individuals via three-way call. So you trying to say his attorney's calling three-way too?
Not exactly sure what he means by vitamin E or special K cereal, but if you guys know or decode it,
listen, y'all, that is not this man. Please, that's why people are laughing. All right, it's not him. All right, these people are some weirdos, okay, for even thinking and believing that is him. Neither one of them sound like Diddy or Jay-Z at all. That's crazy. Let me go over here and read these messages. That just made me mad because I know good and damn well they would not have no video, no audio of them talking on the phone. That means someone in prison would have to have leaked that. Okay, and it doesn't even sound like them. That person is trying to talk so careful and trying to actually talk like Sean Combs and Jay-Z. So let's see. I hope it's dismissed too. I don't know if it's true or not, but if you have a man that is running the United States, he can get away with everything. Let him get away with it. Her story is full of lies. 44 has no power now. I don't believe none of that. That is not his voice, and nuts. It's not. You know what, you guys? You are so right. Just like the other one was not his voice. Period. These people are absolutely crazy. All right, let's go to the next news about Jay-Z real quick, but these people are losing their mind. Let me see first. Okay, let's go and look at this. I knew it was another one of those videos. I'm not gonna lie. I really did know that. So we already got Jay-Z's case thing. We did that. Let's see what else. So we already know that Roc Nation's Jay-Z's attorney faced allegations of bribing people to sue Busby's law firm. Okay, so let's see that real quick, and then we're gonna stop with the Jay-Z stuff. Y'all remember the one I told y'all last night when I told you that the former bodyguard say Jay-Z was scared of Tupac, he hid from Tupac? Y'all remember that last night? That's a trip. So anyway, another case has been filed against law firm Quinn Emanuel, alleging participation in a scheme attempting to solicit it and pay individuals to sue the Busby law firm. Okay. Anyway, let's see. So Jose Maldonado claims he was contacted by investigators working for Roc Nation who pretended to be federal agents. After confirming that he was a former client of the Busby law firm, Jose alleges the investigators encouraged him to sue the firm and offered him money to do so. Busby's law firm is currently pursuing an aggressive Jane Doe rape case against Jay-Z, as well as a large number of sexual assault and abuse cases against Diddy. So they said the conduct alleged by Mr. M, Jose M, is illegal and unethical, said attorney Tony Busby in a statement to Digital Music News. He said, we know investigators have gone all over the United States illegally contacting our former clients to try to entice them with money to sue our firm. According to Jose Yum, we now know who is behind this effort. We won't be intimidated nor deterred in our important work. I expect more lawsuits will follow as we continue to hear former clients report this outrageous conduct. So another Busby client filed a similar suit in December against Quinn Emanuel in a Mississippi attorney of bilateral solicitation and civil conspiracy. That lawsuit included a transcript of an alleged conversation in which people impersonating federal investigators solicited a man to file a legal malpractice suit against Busby and his firm. Tony Busby is representing over 150 alleged victims of Sean Diddy Combs. Combs, as we know, remains in federal custody on all of those charges that I told you guys about before. Okay, so hopefully Jay-Z did not do this. His attorneys and stuff didn't do this. I don't know. I'll just put it like that. Hopefully, they didn't do it. Okay, so I think that's going to be all of the information for Jay-Z tonight, guys. I want to go ahead and go into the next person that I want to discuss tonight. Let me go ahead and take this off here real quick. Oh, let me see what they're saying here. And I already told you guys about this, so I'm not going to repeat that again. Okay, let me take this off here so I won't repeat it, guys. Hold on for 1 second. Let me tell y'all something real quick before I go into the next person I want to talk about. Did you guys know they have a secret living lab? A living lab. It's a robot city, okay? It's a robot city of the future. It's built near a volcano, okay? And they're getting ready to have people live there later on this year. Let me show y'all the city real quick. This is what it looks like, I guess. Let me show y'all. If you can see, it's real little pictures. Maybe if I screenshot it, let me show it to you guys. Let me screenshot and show it to you. Let me see. Let me look on here and show you guys so you can see it real good. It's a robot city, okay? And they're going to have people living in it soon. Would you guys like to live here? Let me see if y'all can see that. I don't know if you can see that clear, but you can type it in Google and they probably will show you some pictures of it, okay? Anyway, let me tell y'all a little bit about this real quick. First, let me put my shirt back on. It's cold in here. I got it on my legs as cover, okay? Let me show y'all what they said. Let me tell you guys what they said. Hold on, let me go back to the story. So they said people will move into this top secret robotic utopia. It's a living laboratory, and they have futuristic technology there. I guess it's called Woven City, and they built it. They've been building it since 2021. It's a test ground for driverless cars, smart homes, and robotics. They already have done phase 1. It is completed. They said 100 people will move in around the fall time. They said up to 2,000 people will live there eventually. It looks nice. Y'all need to look this up. Would you guys like to live here in this robotic town? Everything is going to be robotic and futuristic. Anyway, they said this is like a few miles away from Mount Fuji, and it costs about $10 billion, okay? So they said Toyota announced this at the CES Tech Show in Las Vegas. So eventually they will house 360 residents. So they got a phase 2 opening up as well once it's completed. 2,000 people could live there. So they're going to be able to work there, play, and live there. They said it's going to be a place where people can invent and develop all kinds of new products and ideas. It's called Woven City, Woven. So when they invent their stuff there, they can, use it there and test it out there while they are living there. So these people are all inventors, okay? So them and their families, known as weavers, will relocate to Woven City in autumn with the goal of developing technologies to address societal changes, challenges, not changes. So societal challenges. They said Toyota is also inviting experts from third parties too, including a firm working on pollen-free spaces for those who suffer with hay fever and in another building futuristic vending machine concept. They said an instant noodles company will also look to create food environments to inspire new food cultures. And visitors will be limited to related parties at first. Now they said the general public will be able to visit and participate in activities from 2026. So anyway, they said each house will be kitted out with solar panel rooftops, AI tech to monitor health inside the home, and all cars and buildings will be connected through data and sensors. Okay, so they said the houses are made mostly from wood, and they will include in-home robotics to assist with daily living, helping residents to be more independent. Streets will be split into 3 types: one for people, one for fast-moving traffic, and streets for a mix of lower speed vehicles. The car brand commissioned Danish architect Bjarke Ingels, whose previous projects include the 2 World Trade Centers, the Lego House, and Google's Mountain View. He's going to come there to work on the huge development, I guess that's what they mean. So, yeah, I think I'll pass too. Okay, because I'm pretty sure something probably going to go wrong, and those robots are going to take over and do some weird shit. So I don't know about that. So let's see what you guys are saying. Right. You said no. Heck no. KMB said no. I'm not an experiment. I'll pass. Yeah, I just can't do it. Yeah, I can't because they just spying on you. They're going to be watching everything and all the robotics, and just too much. And then they got to monitor your health and everything else. It's just too much for me. Yeah. So I just want to tell you guys about that real quick. That was a trip when I found it. So this is a fascinating story, but I'll tell you guys this on Friday. Let me keep that. Okay, so now let me go ahead and tell you guys about Dwight Howard. Okay, that he threatened Royce Reed with some legal actions because of all the stuff that she's putting up online and the stuff she said. I'm going to let you guys listen to maybe 3 of those, part 1, 2, and 3, and then tomorrow I'll do the rest of them, okay? Because we've been on here for an hour. I only want to go an hour and 30 minutes, so we're going to just do 3 parts of that. But you guys know Royce Reed was once on basketball, what is it called? Basketball Wives. And I think her and Dwight have one son together. But let me let y'all go ahead and listen to her video real quick. Hold on for 1 second. Let me do this. Let me go put up the page and stuff, and then I'm gonna let you guys watch those videos. This is break time. Take you a little break while I do this. Let's see here. Okay, so we got part 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5. I didn't get part 6. I'm about to get part 6 tomorrow. I forgot to do it. Okay, so let's do part 1 first. We're gonna put that like that. Okay, so we are getting ready to watch part 1 of Reese, Miss Reed. We're gonna watch the part 1, and she's gonna be telling you guys how everything started with her and Dwight Howard, and then some of the stuff she accuses him of, and things like that. And I guess that's why he's threatening legal actions. Yesterday we talked about, I showed you guys some videos and stuff too. So, and then we looked at some videos about Dwight and this, all these allegations, his allegations concerning the dude and some other dude. It was a hot ass mess. Okay, so let me go ahead and show you guys this real quick. All right, let's go present, share screen. Let's go ahead and do this.
Hey y'all, I'm Royce. I'm a little under the weather, but I'm gonna get this out. So, this is my story about how my life changed beginning July 31st, 2004 to now. All because I had a man. Part 1. July 31st, 2004, I was at the movies at Downtown Disney with 2 of my friends. When 3 male figures walk in, one looking to be about an inch away from being a midget, the other very skinny and he had a bad acne problem, and another one who was extremely tall. As they come over to the concession stand, we are greeted with, "Y'all in my book." Our response was, "What book?" He goes, "My yearbook." I then respond, "No, sweetie, I'm grown." He goes, "No, my magic book. Y'all used to dance with the magic." Oh, yes. He's like, "I'm the rookie." Oh, hey. That's how that went. Okay. And he was talking about, "Oh, y'all not dancing this year, that we left them with the Lion King." Like it was a bunch of niceties and goofiness, and that was it. He still had braces. It was nothing. So we go to see The Notebook, and they go to see something that I used to think was Transformers, but it was something along those lines. I don't know. Maybe iRobot. I don't know. Anyway, about 10, 20 minutes into our movie, I go to the bathroom because I am now in a full-blown argument with my then boyfriend, who is breaking up with me because he is swearing that I'm at the movies with a dude. Obviously, I am not, but he was very insecure, and it was just an ongoing thing with us. So, we broke up that day, and I was devastated because what? I got dumped. Anyway, walk out the bathroom, and Superman is sitting there on the bench, and he goes, "No one should ever make you cry like that." Okay, thank you. And he's like, "Nah, you know what I'm saying? I'm young, but no man should ever make you feel like that." He had braces. So I'm like, "Again, thank you." And I go on about my business, and I go back to the movie. And I'm in the movie doing all of this, of course, on my little aim, my little sidekick. But by the end of the movie, I'm just kind of over it. So we're walking out the theater, and they're leaning on the car like they're in Boys in the Hood. So we're walking across the street, and his cousin comes up to me, which is the one with the acne problem, and he goes, "Hey, my cousin trying to holler at you." And I was like, "Well, why is your cousin not over here?" So he calls him over, and yes, we exchanged numbers. And yes, it probably was because, not even probably, it was because I was trying to make my now ex jealous. It is what it is. I was 24, whatever. So his first text to me was, "Hey, this is real name, the tall guy." So if you've ever seen me put TG on something, or like heard about that nickname. That's where that came from. So anyway, fast forward, 2 months go by, and I have not gone out with him. I haven't really said too much to him outside of like AIM and T-mail. So I was just being an asshole. Well, realizing that my relationship is now over for real. My dad is like, well, why not just go and like hang out? He's like, you don't have to like do anything. He's like, but just hang out. Have like some male companionship. Not like that, but just someone to hang out with and have fun that enjoys doing like goofy shit like me. Right. So we decide that we're going to go to the movies at Festival Bay, which is now changed names probably like 20 times. But we go to those movies, and I'll never forget this day because this is when I felt the shift. But it was a man and his son, and the son ran up to me and was like, "Oh my God, you're a magic dancer." And I'm like, "Yeah, I am." That never happens, y'all. People don't know the magic dancers here. Like, no, for real. People don't know the magic dancers at all. So I was like taken aback, and he asked if he could take a picture. He pulls out a real camera and he takes a picture. After that day, there was a shift. I started getting invited to promos, to fashion shows, to um, theme parks, like, team events. I was everywhere. And I had stated a few times that I was thinking about going back to dance, and he was against it. So I did a brand ambassador tour with Cherry Vanilla Dr. Pepper, came back, and I said, I've made up my mind. Like, I'm doing this. Um, and was he being supportive of things that I was doing? Yes. He was at the fashion shows that I did with Gaucher. Yes, that Gaucher. Hey, girl. He was coming to my parties. I mean, he was around. So I'm not going to say like he wasn't doing anything. He was. But I wanted my career. I went back. The team took me back, knowing what our history was. I danced that year. The next year, I said I wanted to go to Miami. I said I wanted to dance for the Heat. That was my dream team, either there or the Dallas Cowboys. And both of those he was completely against, and I had no idea why. He would offer like our suggestions for other teams, but never those two. Just completely against anything in Texas and Miami. Now you'll know why. I audition for the team. I make it. Yay me. And after a couple weeks, there's a couple girls that are just treating me weird, and I didn't know why. Well, I ended up finding out that he had cheated on me with one of my teammates who
What?
used to live
Dang.
in Texas, but now was coming to the Heat. And he had been trying to get both of us to not say anything. Anyway, broke up with him and was trying to live my best life, y'all. Really was, right? And I ended up getting in an argument with one of my best friends on the team that you all know as Super Black Girl, Tracy. Got in an argument with her, so I was suspended for 2 weeks. So I went to Mexico with my DJ friend, and we had time of our life, whatever. Came back, and my phone is blowing up, my little sidekick, and it's him. And I'm asking for advice from my DJ friend, and he's like, "Hey, just go and talk to him, just see what he got to say. Just hear him out. Like, maybe he really is sorry." Okay. I go to the hotel, and at first he wasn't in there because he was at like team meetings. But then he comes in, and we're in there and we're talking, and he's pleading his case and asking for forgiveness, talking about how much he loves me and that he'll never do it again, that I'm the one for him, I'm perfect this, perfect that, all these things, y'all. And I said I would think about it. I said, I'll talk to you later. So I walked to the room, or I walked to the door, and he pulls me back with my arm, and he's like, "Well, can I at least have a hug?" Sure. That hug turned into kissing and touching and our child being conceived. I did not know I was pregnant until about a little over a month later when I was in practice, and one of the dancers who, funny story, ended up marrying the head coach of, that's not important, sorry. So after practice, I go to Walgreens and I buy a pregnancy test, and I take it home, Take the test, call my brothers and girlfriend, wait for the results, and when I see them, I start bawling. I literally lost it. I saw my entire career just disappear. And I was devastated. I called my mom in the same state of mind. She's losing it. She's freaking out until I finally tell her, like, I'm pregnant. She goes, "Oh, I thought you killed somebody." That's how hard I was crying. She asked me if I had told him, and I said, I've been texting him. I've been texting his cousin. I've been texting his best friend, and nobody was responding. And I said, Mom, I cannot be a mother. And I said, please help me. Like, I cannot be a mom. I'm not ready to be a mother. And she was like, well, you're going to have to tell your dad. So for 2 days, I waited for a response. And when I finally got one, the response was, I was asleep. I responded, for 2 days, you just played a game in Milwaukee last night. And then he responded, I thought you were on birth control.
Wow. Okay.
Hey, y'all.
Wow, 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 wow. What do you guys think about that? She telling us how she met Dwight and Superman, let's call him Superman, and how she ended up, getting back into entanglement with him and ended up, getting pregnant. That's just wow. Let's go to number 2 because I'm going to show you just 3 of them tonight, okay? Let me go to the next one. So we're going to stop sharing. I'm going to do it like this. Okay. Let's see. Present. Share screen. Okay, let me do this. Stop share. Do this. Okay. Let me share it again. I don't know why it does that all the damn time. It did that on my live. I mean, my pre-recorded video. That's why I didn't do it like this. The second one I did. Let me try this again. Okay, hold on. Let me do it again. Present. Share screen. Share screen. Part 2. There you go. Let's see that. Okay. Hopefully you got sound in a second.
Hey, y'all. It's Royce. And this is my story about how my life changed beginning July 31st, 2004 to now, all because I had a baby by Superman, part 2. We left off with, I thought you were on birth control. I'd like for it to be noted that I had not been on birth control our entire relationship. He was very aware, and also as to why he was not against it. Also, I'd like for it to be noted that there was no attempt to pull out that particular day, whereas in the past he would move so fast that he would run into the dresser drawers.
What?
So let's continue. About a week went on, and there was a little bit of communication, and the communication was regarding terminating the pregnancy. I was told that he would help me. I just needed to get to Orlando, and we would do it there. I said, okay, not a problem. Just know it has to be a quick turnaround because I have to get back to work, and I can't let my parents know. Please understand, I had no idea how abortions worked at all. So I'm thinking that I could just get up and turn around. Anyway, communication ceased again. Now I'm having to talk to my parents. I talked to my mom again. She was adamant about me telling my dad. So I told my dad, and my dad was like, huh. And I'm like, huh, what? He goes, all right. And I said, well, I don't want you to worry because I'm not going to keep the baby. I'm going to terminate the pregnancy and then I'm going to finish the season out. I'm going to go to Vegas. I'm going to fulfill this contract that I got with Treasure Island. Like I had all these plans and I was going to pursue my career. And he was like, no. He was like, you're going to put that on hold. And I was like, what are you talking about? He was like, you were woman enough to lay down. You're going to be woman enough to keep this baby. Now, back then, it wasn't a decision that was just easily made where you could just go to a clinic. Okay. It was also extremely expensive, especially for someone who was dancing on basketball courts in booty shorts and a half top. So my mom did not give me the money and I was now stuck. And I was asking friends, I was trying to just figure out anything I could do. It even got to the point where I was drinking magnesium citrate or I was trying to use a hanger. It was bad. It was bad. But when I went to the doctor and I heard the heartbeat, that is when things were put into a bigger perspective for me. I don't know what it is, but when you hear that heartbeat, it changes you. And I knew then that I was going to be a mom. And so now it's time to tell Superman that he is having a baby. And as you can imagine, that message was not received well. And I was met with a bunch of, oh, you're tarnishing my image, you're ruining my career. I'm a Christian, what I look like having a baby, and I'm trying to put the cross on the NBA logo. How could you do this to me? You're a gold digger. Oh yeah, I was hit with everything, y'all. Like I didn't have a career. But because none of those changed my mind, he then hits me with, and I have a girlfriend. Okay. I've always had a girlfriend. Oh, wow. Okay. So now I'm realizing, y'all, that not only is this person a completely different person than I thought he was, but I've realized that he is a master manipulator and he will do any and everything to get exactly what he wants. I didn't fall for it. And because I didn't fall for it, I was then met with hell on earth. When I was about 4 or 5 months pregnant, I was asked to attend a meeting at a restaurant right around the corner from my townhome. I agreed to it, and when I got there, one of the first things said to me was, "You don't look pregnant." I said, "Thank you." And they said, "No, because you have your belly ring in still." Mind you, I had already had this conversation before about wearing a belly ring while I was pregnant. I just liked it. But then they said that it just looks like you're poking your stomach out. Why am I here? Like, what the fuck y'all got going on? What do you want? Right? We sit down, and in this meeting is his manager, his cousin, himself. I am then offered money. I'm asking what the money is for. I'm thinking that maybe it's to help me with my pregnancy. No. I was asked to move away and say that this baby was not his. Twice. I declined. They got angry. I was then approached by the team office and they wanted me to come in and have a sit-down conversation and do a prenatal paternity test. My doctor said absolutely not. Therefore, I said no, it was dangerous. And once the baby came, I was not opposed to doing so. For the next couple months, I got ready for a baby shower. I got ready with my baby registry. And every time I did anything, I was met with false accusations. I was threatened with the baby registry. I was told to take his name off of there. And I did. For the baby shower invitations, I was told to take the name off of there. So I did. But I still was getting threatened. I was still receiving anonymous messages on MySpace and Twitter. And I didn't know what to do. Around early November, I started having really bad complications with my pregnancy and I was put on bed rest. I didn't listen, but I was put on bed rest. As hard as it was to sit still, it was something that I knew I needed to do because I could tell something was wrong. On November 16th, I had a doctor's appointment and my doctor was like, you need to go to the hospital and they need to put you on a monitor. Stop letting them tell you that you're dehydrated. I said, okay, cool. We go to the hospital. They still don't put me on the monitor. And I'm just over it and I go home. Around 3:33 that next morning, November 16th, I woke up to excruciating pain. I threw something down the stairs. My brother came up, who had been staying with me, told him I need to go to the hospital. We go to the hospital. They finally put me on a monitor and they're like, oh my gosh, you're having contractions for real. No shit. They say that they're going to admit me. I said, until how long? They said, until you have this baby. Oh, cool. Tell my mom everything. This is also during Classic Weekend. 54 and a half hours, I was in labor, and my child was delivered via C-section. They knew the day that I went into the hospital, they knew the complications I was having. They knew that the child's heart rate had been dropping, and not one person cared. Not one person responded to that at all. But when they found out that the baby was born, an immediate message came through to my mother asking for a picture. I said, send the picture. She sent the picture, and the response was, oh, that's my grandbaby. To me, all babies look alike when they're born, so whatever, but hey, go off. I was thinking that maybe that was going to be a start to something better, but it was actually the gateway to hell. For the next 3 days, I stayed in the hospital, and not one time did I receive a visit from him or anyone in his family, but his girlfriend actually did stop by unannounced and uninvited with a bag of bibs talking about we needed to speak. I said, no, we don't. Asked her to leave, and she left. It was cool. Well, a few days later, I was discharged from the hospital the day before Thanksgiving, actually. And on Thanksgiving, we go to my cousin's every single year who stayed right around the corner from him. He kept saying that he was going to come by, that he was around the corner, that he was about to ring the doorbell. All these things, kept saying that he was coming by. Y'all, he never showed up. We then ended up taking a paternity test at a neutral location, even though the team had asked me to take it at their offices, and I said, hell no, because I don't trust them. We took it at a neutral location. The results came back on Christmas Eve. He acted like he was excited, wanted to see the baby the next day, Christmas. I said, cool. Christmas comes. He's like, who all over there? And he wanted to see him by himself. I said, absolutely not. I'm not telling my family to leave. They're my support system. So they stayed. He comes in. He's with his cousin. His cousin is taking all these pictures. I'm not taking pictures. His cousin's taking pictures. Next thing we know, a few days later, these pictures that his cousin is taking, one in particular where he's laying on the sofa and our child is on his shoulder, has now gone, like, I guess back then, viral. And everybody now knows that Superman has a baby.
Then we're going to stop this one. So let's see. So yeah, she's just running over how they met and all this weird stuff that this dude is being accused of. So let's watch one more, and then, like I said, I'll do probably the rest of them tomorrow because there's a lot.
Hey y'all, it's Royce, and I'm back again to tell you about how my life changed beginning July 31st, 2004, and still now, all because I had a baby by Superman, part 3. We are now in January of 2008, and I am at my cousin's house, the same cousin that stays around the corner from him. He calls and he says that he wants to come and have a talk with me. I said, okay. He comes by. Superman is bearing gifts. There's a brand new car outside for me, a Lexus SUV, a brand new Sidekick phone, and he offers to buy me a house. After talking it over with my dad, my mom, it was absolutely not, because the house is not going to be in your name, and it's something that he can take from you at any moment if he gets mad. So I declined it. He then said, well, let me refurnish your townhouse. Okay, I was not asked about any type of furniture. They just showed up at my door one day and just started bringing stuff in. No lie, I had no say so. When it came down to me needing diapers and bottles and now formula, because I'm no longer able to breastfeed, my body wasn't producing enough milk. His mom did at one point come by with a bunch of diapers. I was very thankful. But that was it. There was nothing else. There was no help. There was nothing. At this point, I auditioned for a dancing gig at Holy Land, and I got the gig. So I began dancing in late January. So now I have a job. I'm working. On the days that I had to work, my child was with my parents. And on occasion, he would be with his father and the nanny and his girlfriend. Well, there were days where he would come home from seeing or spending time with his father, and he would be very colicky, throwing up, like sick. I mean, fevers. Would have to take him to the doctor. It was a lot. That relationship he was in ended. I find out later on that the reason my child was returned super colicky, sick, throwing up, all these things, only to then be told it was because they were purposely giving him food that was opposite of what he was eating. I would pack a bag and I would have it listed of what he should be eating for lunch, for dinner, all these things. And he was intentionally given the opposite. So when he would be returned home, he was sick, colicky, throwing up, having to go to the hospital. When I confronted the situation, I was told that that was a lie and that it was only done because they thought I was trying to micromanage, and they decided that they were just going to give him whatever they wanted to give him. Okay, I let it go, y'all. Now, again, we've had the birthday party, we've had our Christmas. Things seem to be going okay, right? We've now gone to mediation, and in mediation, we agreed to a child support number, and it was drastically, probably a third of what one of my attorneys was requesting. I said that I didn't want to seem like I was out for his money, so I was okay with the amount that was given. Totally fine. Moving forward, I start dating. Now all of a sudden I think we should make this work. This is your first kid. This is, my first kid. Let's make this work. Now, this is where I could probably be stupid. Well, I was dumb. I saw family. And I am a very forgiving person. If you know anything about me, I forgive way too much. So we decided to work on a relationship. Crazy, right? But we did. Almost immediately, I regretted it. I was forced to do things sexually that I did not necessarily agree with. But because I wasn't that experienced, I thought it was normal. And I never complained about it. I just felt like this was me experiencing things that maybe he's experienced and I have not. That's when things started turning verbally and physically and also mentally abusive. I was told that I was stupid. I was told that nobody would ever want me. I was told that everybody here loved him and hated me. And how does it feel to have my hometown turn on me? I better not ever leave him. If I left him ever, he would make my life a living hell. And he did. There were days that I would be at his home and I was threatened with a knife, and then it was laughed off. But when the knife was in my face, it was, I could kill you right now and get away with it because I could claim self-defense and they would believe me and not you because who are you? That happened. He came to my house one day to pick up our child, and because I did not have a backpack or orange Trident gum or soda in my refrigerator, he followed me into our child's closet and he grabbed me and he pushed me to the floor and said, in the future, I better have his back waiting. I then left. I go out into the family room and I'm telling his best friend, the one that's an inch away from being a little person, and I'm like, get your friend. He's going crazy. What's wrong with him? Well, he comes in there and he, in front of his best friend, as well as my goddaughter, my other goddaughter. He grabs my hair and he forces me to the floor. And he's like, "Who the are you talking to?" Our child, who is not even 2 yet, is thinking he's playing. So he's grabbing at his leg with his baby voice, and he throws me into the entertainment center. When he threw me into the entertainment center, it broke the door. So I was flung into the one on the right, and our son, who was grabbing him and like thinking he was playing, he then flung him into the other door. I do not think that was intentional. I don't think he knew his own strength, but that's what he did. And it did break that door as well. Our son started crying. His best friend was like, "Man, what you doing? Like, that's a female." And he's just not caring. That's when I realized, like, oh my God, I'm in a relationship that I swore I would never be in. Now, moving on. The day that I really wanted to leave was a day where I did not want to have relations with him. And he then forced me to give him fellatio. I know you're wondering, how does someone force you into doing that? When you are dealing with someone that is that big and you are that small, and you're terrified of them, and they have gotten away with so much and doing so many things, and you're still the one made out to be crazy and bitter, you're probably willing to do just about anything just to get through it. And that's where I was. After that, another nanny came into the picture. I knew this nanny was not okay. When she would drop our child off, he would sit in the doorway and he was hitting himself. Or he would be in the bathtub and he would be playing with himself in a really weird way that just didn't seem right. Of course, he was little, so he couldn't really vocalize things. But yeah, I could tell something wasn't right. There was the day where I invited her inside and I sat her down and I said, "I just need to talk to you." And I said, "Have you ever put your hands on my son?" And she swore up and down no. And I said, "Well, why is he sitting in the doorway hitting himself or playing with himself in the bathtub?" And she was like, "Oh my God, I don't know. Why would you even ask me something like that?" I said, "Because I want to know." She swore up and down that she had never put her hands on my son in an inappropriate way or even as a disciplinarian. I said, "Okay." And I said, "But if I find out that you have ever put your hands on my son, we're going to have a problem." She asked me if that was a threat. I said, "No, it's not a threat. It's a promise." She then went back and told them that I threatened her. And I told them the same thing, that I didn't threaten her, that I made a promise. And that's when things started getting hidden from me about what was going on at that house with my child. But I found out anyway. This is also around the time that Basketball Wives was coming to fruition.
Okay. Oh, let me stop this one. Hold on. Okay, so we just saw 3 of her videos. She goes all the way up to 9. So tomorrow I'll show you guys the rest of them. But when you guys hear everything that she alleges that Superman did, you guys are going to be shocked. And that throwing thing, I don't know what exactly was going on right there, but it's kind of weird. You know what I'm saying? So he is, like I said, he is threatening to do a lawsuit on her. From what my understanding, she claims that he threatens her with physical violence and just all types of stuff. Let me see if I can pull up. Hold on, let me take this off, you guys. Hold on. Let me pull up his lawsuit thing. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Hold on for 1 second. We get that. Let's see if we can pull up that story real quick. Okay, let's see what they're saying here first. Hold on, let's do this. Accept this. They always got you accepting everything. So he must have sent her a cease and desist, okay? And she clearly felt like she don't need to, to stop talking about him. Stop telling everybody the situation. She said, I think she said in one of her videos though, she's talking about him and clearing up stuff because just what I said, she's clearing up things because of what he was, saying about her allegedly. Anyway, they said that Reed ended 2024 with a new account dedicating to putting her ex-boyfriend on blast. So like that I Had a Baby by Superman is a 9-part expose, I guess, alleging deadbeat deeds, threats, physical, emotional, and extra abuse. Howard went the too blessed to be stressed route. He only responded to the shade room by wishing his ex the best and flaunting his love with Amy Lucini, I guess, Cini. So anyway, once she started talking about him, I guess more, he sent her a cease and desist letter threatening legal action. He claimed that she's lying about him, okay? Hold on, let me see, this thing skipped. She claims that he is lying. And he said that she continues to escalate statements and she's making defamatory statements. All right. Now, the cease and desist that he sent out, they said if she does not comply with that, it says that she would face some serious legal actions. Now, instead of her backing down from the legal fight, Miss Reed took this to social media too. In addition to posting the letter from Adam Gleeklin of Gleeklin Law Firm, she touted as proof of claims that Howard also intimidates her in court. Let's see what else. And she called him a coward as well. All right. She has the whole letter up on her Instagram. I'm not going to read it though. So she said, well, we knew this was coming. I guess there's too many people on my side now. Ants just crawling up that leg. And then she put some crying, laughing emojis. And she hashtag cease and desist. What more do you want from me? I guess you're going to send the whole world a cease and desist, huh? Because a lot of people are talking about him. So let's see what she's talking about right here. Let's see what she's talking about here, y'all. Let's see. I think it skipped the video. I hate when they do that, when the damn video skips. I'm going to go back. I'm trying to get back to that damn page I was just on. This damn TikTok be acting crazy. You get into this dang thing, you can barely get out of it. Damn. Go back to her thing. See if that'll come up on here. I think it probably won't on Bossip. I try to bring it back open, but I'll show it to you guys tomorrow. Because she has a whole lot of stuff, guys. Wait a minute, let me see if it'll come open this time. See. There's no sound. Let's see. So I'm about to show you guys that tomorrow because it has no sound. So they say clearly the threat of a lawsuit isn't shutting her down or shutting her up, even if she can't afford to fight Howard in court. So let's see. So she did set up a GoFundMe as well, guys. And she claims that she is suffering from depression and self-harm attempts. Okay. So they said she did say that she's going to keep the same energy, even if it costs her. She said, they said, considering claims of career sabotage and struggling to raise their son without Howard's help, she can't go dollar for dollar with a possible lawsuit. So she turned to social media with a fundraiser to afford the looming legal battle. So let's see here. So she did a GoFundMe for $10,000, and she claimed that she suffered 17 years of harassment, threats, defamation, and career loss. And she explains all of that in that 9-part series, because y'all know I sat here and watched the entire thing. She admitted to living with depression and contemplating taking a full bottle of sleeping pills or running over an overpass. Yet she claims the alleged torment did not stop with her. She said, after this man took everything from us, my savings, my mother's savings, and my dignity, he still proceeded to harass and belittle me. Most recently, he spoke to our son on PlayStation party and degraded me, his mother, so bad to the point our son went off. I have worked since I was 16, but the bills I have accumulated dealing with this man are insurmountable. That's where my courage came from. That's why I chose to speak, but also because there's a new agreement. I am now being threatened with another lawsuit because they want to take away my voice again and silence me. Now, anyway, that GoFundMe request helps her pay her mortgage, her bills, and legal expenses. Despite openly addressing issues with her ex for the past decade, she admitted it was hard to ask for help. She said, "This is embarrassing, but it's my life," she wrote. Meanwhile, Dwight Howard has not addressed his ex directly since sending the cease and desist. Instead, the seemingly unbothered baller is busy enjoying his engagement overseas with his new girlfriend in Thailand. He captured the post wishing everyone smiles, happiness, success, and love. So I guess this him right here with his new girlfriend, and they on vacation. But what about those other allegations? Shh. Y'all know the ones I was telling you guys about yesterday. So this is the other one. Let me show y'all that. It looks like fun, huh? Yeah, it sounds like she's telling the truth. Considering all that stuff that I read yesterday, with them 2 dudes and the threesomes and all the other stuff, sounds like he'd be doing the most. Okay, I don't know for sure because I don't know him, but it just sounds like it. I don't know. So anyway, he been doing the most. Okay, he got all the pictures up here. He's been taking pictures with everything. But she, like I said, tomorrow I'm definitely gonna play the rest of those audios for you guys and let you hear everything she said, because she's telling everything. I mean everything. You know, something about they was all at the same house. I guess this house, and he had baby number 5 there with her. He allegedly asked her or the other girl or whatever the case is if they want to, all I forgot what you call it, polygamy, like type situation going on. And she said baby number 5 or 4, mom was not having it. She immediately left. So it's a lot of stuff that Miss Reed said in all those audios. So make sure y'all tune in tomorrow so we can hear the rest of it. It's too many to do right here tonight, okay? So that's why I didn't do it. It didn't take too long. So tomorrow we'll do those, all right? Okay, so that's a hot ass mess. So we'll finish that discussion on her tomorrow. Let me see if anybody said anything. Somebody said she sees the African as an easy lick. Somebody says she's playing chess at this point. I'm actually rooting for her. Okay. I don't know. Her son is how old now? Because she had him in what? 2007, 17, 18, 18, 21, 2, 3, 4. So he's 17. Pretty soon, child support is going to stop for him. Yeah. So I don't know. I mean, I've seen situations like this. I've been in a couple of situations, and I'm telling you, people say stuff and then they try to pretend like they didn't say it. They do things and then try to pretend like they didn't do it. So it looks like she's telling the truth, in my opinion. I don't know for sure because I wasn't there, but it looks like she is. I mean, just listening to her and watching all those daggone audios and just listening to everything she say and the way she said, I just, I kind of believe her. I really, truly do. So I will show y'all the other 6, I think it's 6 more that I have to show you guys tomorrow. Okay, so let's move on from that. I want to do one more topic, and that's on Kirk Franklin. I want to show y'all what this dude was doing and see what y'all think about it, okay? Hold on for a second. Let me see if I can get it first. Hold on, y'all. Let's see if we can get his thing first. Let me see. Kirk Franklin. I hope I have it. Kirk Franklin. So this is the one where he's dancing, right? I'm about to put the volume down too. Hold on, y'all. Okay. Well, this is the other. Okay, first thing first. Okay, first thing first. Let me just tell you some history on Kirk Franklin first before we do this, okay? Okay, hold on. So I guess, hold on, let me just get the actual article. Because I can tell y'all, but I'm going to just go to the actual article real quick. And we got to make this one quick. But there's a lot of videos with with Royce. I keep on calling her Joyce and Reese is Royce. Okay, let's see here. Hold on, guys. Let me do this. Let me find him. Kirk Franklin. Yeah, that. Okay, let's see. It's a lot of stuff. Wait, y'all, I got to go through all this stuff that I got. Here it is right here. No, that's when he addressed it. So anyway, the other, I think he was in Jamaica, if I'm not mistaken, because I can't find the actual article, but I do remember it. He was up on stage with a gospel singer. He was doing the most, you guys, okay? Now, he claims that he just got carried away. He was just basically acting silly like he do when he's not on stage and they practice or rehearse or whatever the case is, and he just got carried away. He shouldn't have done all of that. So I'm going to show you first another video of him dancing, doing some kind of dance. I don't know what's going on here, but I guess he's happy. I'll look at your comments in a minute, Jermaine. Now let me show y'all this one first. Present, share screen. Let me see if it'll come up. Share screen. And I hope y'all can see this video. I turned the music down. Wait, let me start all the way back up because I want to get a copyright. So let me stop it right quick. Make sure y'all can get up. Wait, hold on. I turned the music down on purpose. They talk about his pants and everything. They say he got on leggings. What's going on, Kirk Franklin, right here? I guess he acted like he got the Holy Ghost inside of him. I don't know. Okay, so what y'all think about that one? Oh my gosh, man. Hold on. Okay, then we're gonna see the other one um of him doing the other thing, the twerking thing. I think this is gonna be that one. Hold on for a second, guys. I got to turn the music down, okay? Because y'all know how YouTube is. Let me go to the video first before I do it. Hold on, let me go to the video first, and then I'll bring y'all back over. Do this. Turn it off here. See inbox. Where's Kirk Franklin at? I think it's this one right here. No, we gotta stop this right quick. Okay, wait a minute, hold on. Okay. I think this is the one that he's doing the dance. Okay, let me show you. I think this is the right one too. You're doing too much, man. He crumping. Doing too much. Wait, I gotta play that again. Teach me how to Dougie. Wait. Now y'all know he was up there doing teach me how to Dougie. Then he started twerking. This lady didn't know what to do. This gospel singer was like, what the heck is going on here? Y'all, he was even looked like he was crumping and stuff. I'm not joking. Anyway, he did address this, okay? And he did apologize, okay? At least that's what he claims it is. All right, so they said that, hold on. He done had a lot of little things, situations going on. He said, sometimes I just play too much. Sometimes I just be doing too much. I do. I'm friends with these people. We have fun backstage. I don't know how to separate the backstage Kirk from the on-stage Kirk. I've got to learn it because I know it can be offensive to some people, but sometimes I just play too much. He also said I should have not been playing out there in front of y'all. I should have kept that to myself and had fun with them the way I do when we be acting a fool. But sometimes I get on my own nerves. And when I was doing it, it seemed fine. When I saw the clip, yeah, it's too much. Okay. Oh, well, anyway, while Franklin, amidst his behavior, crossed the line, he stopped short of addressing a deeper issue. How moments like these reinforce harmful power dynamics and diminish women's ability to voice their discomfort. His words lack a clear acknowledgement of the potential harm caused not just to Jackie Clark Chisholm, but to women who have long been told to endure inappropriate behavior under the guise of just playing. Now, I got something to say. I actually think he was just acting a fool. Okay, he might be doing this, like he said, you know, when they rehearse or whatever the case is. And I really do feel like he just probably forgot and just got into the whole thing, too daggone much. I really do. I need to look at her reaction to see if she was really offended. If he plays around like this with her off stage and when they rehearse, She just probably was shocked that he was doing it in front of everybody. Okay, point blank. Now, people want to talk about stuff. I'm not going to talk about it here. You know, I don't think that that I don't know about this gospel music sounding so much like secular music and the regular dance. I don't know about all that type of stuff, you know. But you know, some people, you know, into that and they accept it, you know. But all of his dancing that he does look like he could be a club to me. At least most of it does. So I'm not really too shocked. I'm gonna be perfectly honest, because I have other clips where he's dancing. Look at the one I just showed you. Even though that clip, it just looked like he may be acting like he got the Holy Ghost or something inside of him, and maybe that's the way he looks when he do it. You know, I don't know what's up with them tight pants that he had on. You know what I'm saying? They look like leggings, but you know, it is what it is. Let me look at this video again. Let's see her reaction to see if she looks like she's like in discomfort. Because I don't know if she's in discomfort. She probably was embarrassed because he shouldn't be doing that on the stage. You know what I'm saying? Let's play that again. I can't play the music though, so let's listen. I'll let you hear just a little. Wait, no. Let's see. She looked like let me see what she's doing. Let's do that again. Well, she was laughing. Hold up. Let's go back. Stop right here. That lady is laughing, okay? I'm sorry. That lady is laughing, guys. Did you see her laughing, Jermaine? She is laughing. She probably cracking up. That did not bother. I don't know why some women take stuff and just go out. They just go a whole different direction. This lady is laughing because I'm telling you, when he was doing this dance, he probably forgot that he was out there on that stage and was getting all into that music, so happy, and forgot that he was in front of all those people. You know, sometimes when you be out there on the stage, if you ever been on the stage, you perform, sometimes people forget and be doing stuff. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think it bothered her either. And they probably was laughing about this. You know, once this show was over, she's laughing right there. She's just like, what you doing? That's it. I don't know why people be blowing stuff out of proportion. I really don't. Okay, they got a whole, like a short daggone book written up here about this entire situation right here. It does not even make any sense. I don't think it's that serious. I mean, as far as when it comes to biblically speaking, it's ridiculous for sure. Okay, I mean, along with the dancing period, in my opinion. But I don't really think he was like trying to be like, I don't think he did that on purpose. I think he actually did that by mistake because he was just like, you know, getting too hyped up, getting too happy, you know what I'm saying? And probably just forgot he was on the stage, you know, in front of all those people. You know, I kind of believe him. All right. Let's see what else we got on Kirk. That was a trip. Okay, but yeah, it is what it is, guys. Okay. Let's stop sharing. I want to see what else I got on Kirk. Let's take this off here. Let's take this off. Let's go back to my inbox and see Kirk Franklin. Oh my gosh, I got to show y'all this. I don't know if I can play this one. Let me play this. So I'm going to try. I don't know if I'm going to be able to show y'all this whole time thing. I'm making let you hear just a little of it, okay? Let's see. Because I want to get a copyright claim. Let me see.
Like Big and J and Nas, the greatest capable, the lion and the lamb will bow down to the goat.
Okay, so let me stop that right there. So hold on. So the problem with that right there is the fact that he did a rap. Okay, he did what you call it when you, I forgot who he was rapping with. He's gonna tell you in this video in a minute. I'm gonna let him talk in a second. But anyway, he did a verse of that rap, and he says, I'm gonna let him explain it to you guys. Okay, let me let him explain. Let me do this over again. Let y'all hear it, and then let him explain it.
So people was on Kirk Franklin's head because he did a freestyle that said this.
Think like Big and J and Nas, the greatest capable. The lion and the lamb will bow down to the goat.
Now they was tripping because he said the lion and the lamb will bow down to the goat. But we know that the lion and the lamb is Yeshua. But who is the goat? Let's read scripture to see who the goats are. Matthew 25:33. And he shall set the sheep on his right hand, but the goats on the left. Matthew 25:41. Then shall he say also unto them on the left hand, depart from me, ye cursed, into everlasting fire, prepared for the devil and his angels. So the goats are symbolic for the ones that the Lord is going to say, depart from me to. Many are called, few are chosen. The wheats and the tares. In other words, goats are not good. The satanic temple symbol is a goat. The Baphomet is a goat. So when it comes to evil and good, the goat symbolizes the evil. But did Kirk Franklin mean it in that type of way? No, I don't think he meant it in that type of way. I think he meant it in the greatest of all time way. However, that should be no excuse for somebody who says they walk with Christ. Because if you walk with Christ, you should know the scripture. The problem with him is he's too involved with the world and their culture and blend it into a way where he's calling Yeshua the goat, when Yeshua is the lion. So he's saying the lion is going to bow down to the goat. He's twisting it, but not out of a place of consciousness, out of a place of confusion, because he's blended so far into the culture. He's blended so far into the world that he doesn't even realize it and realize what he's saying. This is why the Lord says, what fellowship does darkness have with light? You can easily get in darkness so much that it starts hiding your light. You come into compromise to that point where you start doing collaborations with these worldly artists, these secular artists, and you get so far into their world that you start blending the Lord with them. I got news for y'all and news for Kirk. The lion will never, ever bow down to the goat. I love y'all. God bless.
Okay, let's stop the sharing right here. Okay, let's stop this right here and this one. Okay, let's go back over here. So, okay, so I think, I don't know about that. I think when he said the lion and whatever is going to bow down to the goat, I don't think he's talking about the goat Baphomet. Okay, I think he's talking about the goat, like when they be saying, you know, I forgot what DOAT stands for, you know, like the head person in charge, you know, like, you know, you I don't know, maybe he did mean it the other way. Let me think about what do you think, Jermaine, when he said that part of that rap? Because we know what the GOAT stands for, right? It does not stand for, unless they speaking like making it mean two different things and having it hide around some secrecy and actually means something other than, you know, you being the head person, you know, you better than everybody else type thing. You know, number one, you said he knew what he was saying. So you think he's just saying basically that they will bow down to the GOAT, which is Satan. That's what you think he's saying, for real, for real. Okay. So Jermaine said he said he knew what he was saying. Okay, so I'm not even gonna finish saying what I was going to say, because I was thinking maybe he just tried to use the, you know, the terminology that the young people use and stuff. And I mean, some old people use it too, but I mean, basically it's something that young people use. He the GOAT. That stands for, somebody see what that stands for. Let's see. But he shouldn't have said the other thing, though. He could have used that a different way. I don't even think he should have been in that I don't even think he should be in that song. So yeah, the greatest of all time. That's what it really means, the GOAT. That's what they mean. Greatest of all time. It's used to refer to or describe the person who has performed better than anyone else. Greatest of all time. I think they have two different, I think they may have a I don't know what he meant. I want to play that again, but I don't want to get a copyright claim. Let me see if I can look up the words, okay? Let's see. No, let me do lyrics. Let me see. Kirk Franklin. Let's see what he. Let's see. That's something else. That's something else right there. I wish I could play that again, but oh God, I forgot what he said exactly on there. He said, "Make the lion and something bow down to the goat." He probably should have said that. I think he should have just did a different time. He should have made up a different kind of rap and used the word goat. Because if he does not mean that in a satanic or satanic way, and he means greatest of all time, I think he should have used that a different way versus the way that he used that. Because the way he used it makes you think he's talking about, God bowing down to Satan. So I don't think he should have used it like that. I think he should have used it a different way. I really do. I don't think he should have mixed it in with the Bible at all. I think he should just use something else. He could have said, "Make all these people bow down to him. He's the GOAT." And did something like that. It's crazy. So yeah, that was a trip, y'all. Okay, that was a trip. So there's no explanation for that, really. And why even, when you think about this in deeper meaning, why even use GOAT anyway, even though they've been using that for the longest? But allegedly, there's a lot of symbolism and all types of stuff in Hollywood and what people use and say and things like that. And it has double meanings and things like that. So that goat could have more than one meaning as well. Right. Yeah, so we know exactly. So if he meant it like that, that's not good, especially with him, acting like, he's have a lot of love for God and he's saved and things like that. And just to get up there and do that song like that is, I don't know. But, that's why you can't mix secular music with gospel. You just can't. A lot of that music anyway sounds like secular music. Let's keep it real. In the dancing too. So you can't mix the two. You know what I'm saying? This is like getting up dancing, regular dancing to gospel songs. You just can't mix it, which is crazy. So there's really no other explanation. The dude is right. You're right too, Jermaine. There's no other. Because at first I was thinking maybe he meant it just like what it stands for. But the way he put it, it says wolf in the Bible, not lion. I want to play his rap part again, but I don't want to get a copyright claim. So, yeah. Let's see some. I don't know why he would have made that up like that. Okay, that's crazy. Do you remember what his words was in that rap? The part he just did. I know he said bow down to the goat or something like that. I remember that. Because I can't find the words. I don't even know the name of the song. Okay. I want to play that again, but I don't, like I said. But y'all need to go take a listen to that rap, Kirk Franklin raps, and tell me what you guys think about it. And put it in the comment section, or just tell me tomorrow in the chat or whatever the case is. It's a trip. Let's see what else I got. Hold on, let me see what else I got. Oh, you said the lion and lamb are symbols that represent the Masonic age and Christianity. The lion represents Christ resurrected, and the lamb represents Christ's sacrifice. What did he say in that rap, though? Do you remember what he just said? Because I don't remember all of the words. All I remember him saying is the lion and something bow down to the goat. I don't want to play it again, but yeah, something like that. Let me see what they say on here about the whole thing. Hold on. We'll go in here and look at this real quick. What time is it? Okay, let me hurry up. Let me see. Let me go to this thing right here. Is this it right here? Let's see. Oh, that's Royce Reed. Let's see. Is this him right here dancing all around? I'm trying to find his rap. Let me see if this is the one. Oh, yeah, this is it. Let me listen to this myself. He said the lion and the lamb would bow down to the goat, like Jay and Nas or something. The lion and the lamb would bow. He should have said that. Yeah, he shouldn't have said that, you guys. Nah, that's not cute. That's not good at all. Somebody said Kirk Franklin knew exactly what he was saying. He changed and not for the better. Everybody said he knew what he was saying. They say he playing both sides. They said just continue to pray for him. Kirk Franklin is human, as is a sheep just like us, and can get lost like us. Don't judge, just pray. Somebody said he said what he said. Y'all can play slow if you want. Another commenter said Kirk Franklin knows what he was saying. He definitely has become part of the world. Not sure if he's still walking with Christ. Somebody said, I know GOAT stands for greatest of all time. However, you got to be careful with your wordplay. See, the thing where that's where you know, hold on. That's where you know that he was saying, meaning something else, because he used the lion and the lamb. And those two stand for Jesus. So the way he used that, you say he thought he was being cute. The way he used that in that manner, I don't know about that. He shouldn't have did it like that. I just say he should have did it like that. If anything, he should have said, the GOAT would be, well, I guess it wouldn't match, but he could have made up something else. He could have just made up something else to say. I don't even think he should even use no biblical things. I really just don't. He should have just said something else. He could have used himself, for example. He could have somehow have y'all dancing with the GOAT with him. He could have said something like that. You know what I'm saying? Come on now. He didn't have to use the biblical scripture because he's up there doing a rap anyway. He's doing right. He's doing a rap. So I mean, why even put biblical stuff in it? Somebody said the same thing. Who is the greatest of all time, if not Jesus himself? Who would Jesus be bowing down to when he himself is God, right? I don't know, y'all. That's crazy. Somebody said he's been part of the world for a long time. Somebody said he is not the same Kirk that wrote Silver and Gold. I am confused. If he's not the same Kirk and he's changed, it's probably because of all the fame and success and the people that he be around, okay? They say his words were blasphemous. Yeah, he said it right here. Somebody says too specific, right? The lion and the lamb will bow down to the GOAT. Basically saying that Jesus, God, will bow down to the devil. So that's exactly what he's saying. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I mean, he had to mean it just like he said it, because he could have said something else. He could have said, I'm going to have y'all dancing with the GOAT, meaning him. You know what I'm saying? If he wanted to mean the greatest of all time. Right. That's right. And a lot of people say he knew what he was saying. They say he does. He also saw the hand symbols because he does demon practices. So he did some symbols too. I didn't see no hand symbols. I'm about to play that video again. Did y'all see him make any hands? Well, you couldn't really see him in that video. I can turn the sound down. Hold on for a minute. Let me see something. Let's see if we see him make any hand symbols on there. Let me go to inbox and look at him. Kirk Franklin raps. And we're gonna stop. I'm gonna turn the sound down. Oh yeah, he was doing some symbols. Hold on, let's see this. So I don't know if he was counting or what. Let's see. Y'all look at these hand symbols and tell me what y'all think. So I mean, I don't know if those was hand symbols that he did or not. Because like I said, sometimes when people do stuff, it looks like it's one thing, but it really means something else. It looked like regular things he was doing, just talking and stuff. It looked like it was 1, 2, 3, 4 counting. I don't know for sure. Okay, but the thing is, hopefully I don't know what else to say to you guys about that. It's just plainly ridiculous. He should have never just said that. He could have wrote something else. I don't think he need to be mixing scriptures with that secular music or anything like that. So he probably should even be doing no rap verse with no artist who does secular music. Point blank. Let's keep it real. It's a hot ass mess. But anyway, he did apologize himself. I think I got the audio on that. Let me show you all that, and then we're gonna get ready to get out of here. Okay. After I stop getting choked. Let me stop sharing that real quick, and then we're going to do it like this. Let's see. Share screen. Okay. You gotta turn the volume back up. And that's oh God. So I guess let me stop this. Hold on. I don't know if you guys saw that video or not. So I guess they was attacking him for many different things, for his attire that he had on, then the fact that he did the twerking thing on the stage, just a bunch of stuff. So I think, he just, like Jermaine said, he probably just needed to take a break for a minute. The twerking thing on stage, like I said, I don't think he was doing. I mean, I think it's inappropriate, but I don't think he basically did that like on purpose. As far as that rap though, that's a hot mess. I don't think he should have. I know he know what he was doing on that one. Okay, point blank. I don't think he should have done that rap. All right. And as far as the attire he just had on at that concert or whatever, yeah, he should probably not be dressed like that on stage. Especially if he's a man of God. You know what I'm saying? So he has a lot of little things going on. And I don't know. I just don't. I don't know what to say, you guys. I don't know what to say. It's just he can't do all of that stuff. Let's keep it real. Just cannot be doing all of that stuff because you got kids watching who are newly into church and being saved and stuff like that. Other people, and it's just something that you might not want to do. You know what I'm saying? That tire, the twerking, even though the twerking thing, like I said, I just think he just got carried away. But certainly that daggone rap, because it's straight up disrespectful and everything else. You know what I'm saying? Point blank. And he did issue an apology, like I just said, and I read it to you before. I got it on video too, but I already told you guys what he said. You say he just needs to remember who he is supposed to be. I mean, he just need to remember who he is supposed to represent, right? And he's supposed to be representing God. So therefore, he has to ask himself, would God be pleased to see him rapping those lines, even doing secular music like that, and up on stage twerking and whatever else they complain on him about? It's a trip, man. That's what he got to ask himself, and go from there. And if he can't do all this stuff in front of God, then you shouldn't be doing it. And that's just on everything. Okay. I had one more. Let me see if I can get the other video. Then we're gonna get ready to get out of here. Let me see that next video. Hold on, guys. Let me go get it real quick. Okay. Let's see. I think this is him. So I hope this is not the same. Let me make sure this is not the same one first. So hold on. Let me do this. Do it like this and come back to it. I think that's it right there. Okay. Let's see if I can show this without getting a copyright claim. Hold on.
My choice of attire, which as a team we thought was going to be fine, being outside in the weather, was going to be something that would not come across as disrespectful. And since I've spent most of my career dancing and moving around and jumping on stage, that I didn't know that I would ever do anything that would ever offend anyone in any community, but it did. And because it did, I sincerely apologize. I sincerely apologize because I never want to get to a place that I can't learn what I need to do better, what I can do different to make sure that as I grow as a man, grow physically or in any aspect, that I'm always being humble enough and submissive enough to hear people and their concerns about anything being bigger than the message of Jesus. Because it doesn't matter what my goal and intent is, if I'm louder than the message of Jesus, then I fail.
Okay. We're going to stop that real quick. So there you go, guys. You just heard him apologize for the attire. He said he put it on because he was hot, and it's hot in Jamaica. He already apologized for the twerking. I don't know what to say about those rap lyrics, though. So it is what it is, guys. Like I said, with the twerking thing, I think he just got carried away and forgot he was on stage with the outfit on, shorts. I guess they wanted him to dress more like, he was doing a church function. As far as that rap, though, that's a hot mess. Okay, so that's a no. All right, that is a no. If he was gonna rap, he should have been rapping with a Christian rapper. And he should, and then he would have been doing that. Hopefully, he wouldn't still say the same thing. You can't do everything and anything to blend in. You know what I'm saying? I understand you're trying to blend in to get people more into, God, by somewhat blending certain music somewhat together, to attract other people. I understand why they do that. I don't agree with it, but I understand it. But you still got to make sure you don't go overboard. You know what I'm saying? You got to remember what you stand for. You know what I'm saying? But that was a trip, y'all. I'm not going to lie. It really was. It was a trip. All right. So anyway, that is going to be it for this live tonight. One other breaking news I'll give you, and that's going to be it. Okay, so let me just tell y'all an update on Nicki Minaj thing here. Okay, so they did try to hold on, let me go to it because I don't want to be giving out the wrong thing. Hold on, let me go to it. Nicki Minaj. I got to find it again. I got so much. So she was facing a possible hold on, let it come up first. She was facing, this thing takes so long to come up, possible charges after her ex-manager's lawsuit. However, the judge dismissed it and said no charges can be basically filed. All right. This man, hold on, he's doing a civil lawsuit seeking damages because he claimed that Nicki Minaj, I'm trying to see, got physical with him. Okay. And he claimed this happened on April the 21st, 2024. Let's see. He said that he went back to her dressing room after a show. During their interaction, he says that Nicki Minaj, after hearing that he sent someone else to pick up her prescriptions, she hit him. He said there were about 8 other people there in the room when everything went down. One of those people name was Luke. His name is Luke Montgomery. Nicki started asking the people in the room what their responsibilities were, stating that it seemed like no one knew what they were supposed to be doing. After asking Montgomery what his job was, he gave her details about what he was doing that day to day. Mr. Montgomery explained that his duties entail tasks like venue dressing room setup, private jet setup, hotel room setup, quick jet change room refreshments, and tour bus setup. Mr. Montgomery mentioned these duties were in addition to any requests from Nicki's communicated by Garrett, including food orders, drinks, personal items, baby items, and most notably prescriptions. Nicki then lost it. She started telling Garrett how his life was over. She said, "Are you effing crazy having him pick up my prescription? You have lost your effing mind. And if my husband were here, he would knock out your effing teeth. You are a DEAD man walking. You just effed up your whole life, and you would never be anyone. I'll make sure of it." That's what she screamed out. Then he alleged that she slapped him across the face with an open hand. She also allegedly hit his wrist to knock the paperwork out of his hands. Okay. Then following the altercation, Garrett allegedly locked himself in the bathroom for several hours. During that time, he received a text message stating he would not be asked back for Nicki's next tour stop. So anyway, this man is suing Nicki Minaj for assault, battery, and intentional infliction of emotional distress. He intends to seek damages for the incident as well. So Nicki done slapped him, and what else? Hit him on his wrist. And now he wants to file a civil lawsuit. And he also tried to get criminal charges filed. But the judge said no to that. Yeah, because they sent the Detroit police sent a warrant request to the Wayne County's prosecutor's office. And at that time, they were saying that it was up to the prosecutors to decide whether or not any charges would be filed. So I guess the prosecutors, not the judge, I guess, decided not. It wasn't enough evidence to charge her. And his lawyer, not his lawyer, but Nicki Minaj's lawyer, said they are denying all of those allegations. They said it's false and frivolous. Okay, point blank. So there you go. So I did tell you guys about that story yesterday, and they were trying to, file charges, but again, not enough evidence. So the prosecutor said no. So that's a good thing, because I don't think it was, she shouldn't have slapped him. She should have said all those things to him, and he can do a civil lawsuit. But the criminal thing, come on now. So yeah, that's a trip. But if I get any more updates on that, I'll let you guys know. I don't know how much the lawsuit he's asking for or anything. It's probably a lot, though. It's probably a lot. So that's going to be it tonight, you guys. I already gave you guys some breaking news. I gave you that top secret living lab, robotic city. Then I just gave you, what else? I gave you some more stuff, too. I can't remember exactly what it was, but I gave you some other breaking news in between talking about these different topics. So anything that I missed tonight, I'll definitely go over it tomorrow. I definitely still got the updates for the terrorist dude who, the New Orleans terrorist. Also the one that committed S-word in Las Vegas, when he blew up his car. And I got updates to that. I got updates to that nurse who gave the little babies, the newborn babies, fractures in the NICU ward. Okay. And I got some more Diddy and Jay-Z stuff, and just more information. And, the Royce Reed, the rest of her videos, Dwight Howard, and what else? Just some more stuff, guys. You guys will see tomorrow. It's a lot of stuff I got for you guys. So forth. Anyway, I don't know how much he's trying to get Jermaine at all. $3:00 over here, 3:09. Okay, so thank you to Drea for coming by, showing support. Tony Vance for stopping by, showing support. Have a good night at work, hon. Commander was up in this place. Thank you so much for stopping by, showing support. KMB, thank you so much for being here, showing support. Jermaine, like always, thank you so much for the good job you do over here. Let's see what else we got over here. Ooh, man, it's cold, man. I can't wait to get in that warm bed with my little heating pad on and stuff. Like always, every night. I hope I didn't miss anybody, because this thing don't go all the way back sometimes. Let's see. I think I got everybody. Yeah, I think I did. Nightbot always doing this job. Nightbot in the place to be. I think I got everybody. Yeah, in this chat, and I hope I didn't miss anybody. And Happy New Year's to you too, Commander. I forgot to tell you when you put it up there. She set it up here, you guys. Okay, and let's take this. Thank you to everybody in the bushes and everybody who watches this in the replay as well. All right. And y'all don't forget to thumbs up this video if you enjoyed this content tonight. It was a lot of content. Also, and that Kirk Franklin stuff was a trip. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed already, and hit that bell notification so you can be notified of any upcoming videos. And make sure you share and leave a comment. But definitely do this and do this. You hit that bell for sure. All right. Also, don't forget, if you want to show additional support to the channel, you can copy yourself a membership for $4.99, or you can do a super chat or a super sticker, or you can do a cash app to $Shades too. All right. Other than that, y'all, I think I'm done for tonight. I appreciate you guys tuning in, and thank you so much. And until my next video, my next live, I'll see you guys on Tuesday night, aka Wednesday. I'm gonna try to come in a little bit earlier though. All right, a little bit earlier. And check out all my videos I put up. in my Country Wayne reaction videos. Make sure y'all watch that as well. And go check out Country Wayne skits too, because they're pretty good. All right. Good night, guys. Have a blessed Tuesday, and I'll see you guys on the next live. Peace out. Thank you, Jermaine. I'm tired now. Woo! Let me go change these banners around, guys. Y'all know how we do this. We do this like this, like that, like this, like that, like this. All right? Let's turn this music up. And then we are getting ready to get out of here. Good night, y'all. See y'all later.